Hey there, everybody! E the Voice here, and welcome to Spectrum Storytime. Today, we'll be reading a Winnie the Pooh book. The original Winnie the Pooh books were written by A. Milne. This adaptation, Tigger's Moving Day, was written by Kathleen W. Zoehfeld. Are you guys ready for a bouncy story? No, I don't think you're ready. Okay, now you're ready. Let's get to it. One morning, Rabbit was having breakfast at Tigger's house. After they'd eaten, Tigger stood up and stretched. Time for my morning bounce, he cried. Spoing, spoing, spoing. Look out! Rabbit cried. Thump! Tigger bumped into one of his cupboards, and everything flew out of it. Whoops! That happens every time. Tigger, you don't have enough bouncing room in this little house of yours, Rabbit cried. Plunk! A toy truck tumbled off a nearby shelf and landed on Tigger's head. Ouch! He cried. It's true, but what can I do? We've got to find you a bigger house, Rabbit declared. That's all there is to it. But, Tigger began. No buts, Rabbit said. I'm going to organize our friends right away. Don't worry. We're going to find you the perfect new home. Rabbit quickly gathered everyone. They spent the day looking for the right house for their friend. By the end of the day, the friends were excited about the big new house they had found for Tigger. It is a bouncy house, Tigger said. That's the kind of house Tiggers like best. Best of all, he bounced and bounced and bounced, and he didn't bump into anything. But I already miss my old house, he said. I don't live next to little Roo anymore, and I'll miss him too. I know you miss being neighbors with Kinga and Roo, but now you live much closer to me. We can have fun being neighbors, just like you and Roo did, Christopher Robin said reassuringly. Do you like to bounce? Tigger asked. Sometimes, Christopher Robin said with a smile. Besides, dear, I promise to bring Roo over to visit just as often as you like, Kinga added. Well then, I hope everyone can stay a while, Tigger said. We can play a game together and eat some cookies. Tigger opened his new pantry, but there were no cookies in sight. He opened his new closet. There were no games either. Kinda empty, isn't it? Eeyore said. Yeah, Tiggers don't like empty houses. I like my old house better, Tigger said, crossing his arms. Rabbit put his paws on his hips and stared at Tigger. We aren't finished yet. We need to move all your things from your old house to this house, he said. Everything? Tigger asked. Every last little thing, Rabbit said. That's a big job, so we'll start first thing tomorrow morning. The friends all regrouped at Tigger's old house the next morning. As Rabbit instructed, everyone brought all the boxes they could find. Wow, boxes are fun, Roo cried as they jumped in and out of the empty boxes. Look at me hiding. Tigger joined in on the fun too. Stop bouncing, Tigger and Roo. There'll be time for fun later, Rabbit grumbled. Right now, we got to pack Tigger's things. Tigger packed all his games and his stuffed animals in a box. He took on his favorite lion and hugged him tight. I want you to stay with me, he said. Rabbit carefully packed Tigger's dishes. Kinga gently packed Tigger's clothes. Pooh and Piglet packed up all of Tigger's food. Soon Eeyore arrived with his donkey cart. We can use this to haul your bigger things like furniture or whatnot, he said helpfully. Christopher Robin and Owl hoisted Tigger's bed, table, and chairs onto the cart. Then Owl and Gopher loaded on the boxes that were done being packed. They secured everything with some string. Time to move it out, Rabbit cried. Eeyore pulled the big cart as everyone else pushed. Soon they reached Tigger's new home. Now my new home will be perfect, Tigger exclaimed as they all unloaded the cart. His friends helped him carry everything inside. Thanks for help, everyone, he said when they were done. Moving was as easy as pie. After his friends had gone, Tigger put his toys on his new shelves. He put his bed under the back window, just where he wanted it. He set his table and his chairs in the middle of the big kitchen. He put his cereal and other food in his new pantry. When he was all finished, he sat down to rest. This seems like an awfully quiet house, he said. He tried out a few bounces, but he quickly decided that he wasn't in such a bouncy mood after all. I sure miss Roo, he sighed. Just then, Tigger heard a little voice calling his name. It was Roo! He and Kinga were at Tigger's door. Roo! Kinga! Come on in, Tigger said. We've brought you a bag of cookies, Kinga said. Yummy! Tigger cried. Soon, all of Tigger's friends were at his door. Everyone had brought a different gift for Tigger to celebrate his move into his new house. The end. The wonderful thing about Tiggers are wonderful things. The butts are made out of rubber. The bananas are made out of springs. They're chunchy, fun. The wonderful thing about Tiggers is that I'm the only one. The only one. If you liked this story, or any of the stories that I've read so far, please like, share, and comment. You can also find me on YouTube at Spectrum Storytime with Ethan. I hope that you guys subscribe. See you next time.